Hello, I'm Silvio Pappadà. I work for Cetma Composites, an Italian company involved with the production of composite structure for different industrial sectors. Today we are testing the DiMAT solution, the toolkit for digital twin for process control. The process that we are investigating is the vacuum bag of composite prepreg. In this process, we apply temperature and vacuum to have consolidation of the composite parts. The main objective of this toolkit is to give us the possibility of having a good part at the end of the process or a defective parts. In order to do the prediction, we identified the key parameters that have an influence on the final quality of the composite parts. You can see that in the platform we have to introduce the skills level of the operator, how many days passed after prepreg production. This is an information on how old is the prepreg that we are using. We insert the identificator of the prepreg lot, information regarding the tool that we are using, and how many cycles passed after tool maintenance. Once we set these initial parameters, we can do initial prediction of the part. From this analysis, we can have different scores. For example, 0 is an indicator of high possibility of having a defective part, while 100 is an indicator of high possibility of having a good part at the end of the process. With these parameters, the calculation gives me as results 100. This means that the process parameters were properly set. The toolkit gives me alerts when I use critical parameters. For example, here the toolkit gives to me an alert that remembers me that I have to do a maintenance cycle for the tool that I'm using for the production. I can also include in the prediction the analysis of the process parameters that are temperature and vacuum. I can do this accessing to the today's production, so I can access to the process that is currently under development, or I can upload an historical curve, so a curve of process parameter of a past process. Once I do the upload of the curve, I can do the final prediction of the quality of the parts. So in this case, I'm evaluating also the process parameters. I'm investigating if the real parameters during the process were in line with the set or reference parameters. Also, in this case, the calculation gives me a result of 100. This means that the process was properly set. From the analysis, I can also see the curves of the process parameters of the process that I am investigating, and I can also see the maximum deviations of temperature and vacuum from the reference temperature. This toolkit is very important for us for two reasons. The first reason is that The toolkit gives to me an initial prediction of the final quality of the parts. So the toolkit gives to me information regarding the fact that I have used properly parameters for the process. And also the toolkit helps me to investigate the reasons of the presence of defects on a part, analyzing the process parameters.